If you are approved for a home care package before the 12th of September 2024 and are now considering a move into residential care, there are some important things that you need to know. While you're protected under grandfathering arrangements, not everything stays the same, and ultimately, under the new system, more people will need to contribute out of their pocket and people will contribute more. I'm Tanya from Insider Information. I've worked in aged care for more than 30 years as a nurse, an advisor, and a guide for families just like yours. In this video, I'll break down what changes, what doesn't, and how the new system will affect you after the 1st of July 2025. Firstly, what stays the same? There are still two main fee areas, care costs and accommodation costs. Because you are approved before the 12th of September 2024, you're considered a grandfathered client. So if you move into permanent residential care after the 1st of July, you're still going to continue under the current care fee structure. This means you'll pay a basic daily care fee, which is 85% of the pension, and potentially a fee calculated on the current means-tested care fee structure, which is based on your income and assets, and it's assessed by Centrelink. Importantly, any income-tested care fees you paid while on a home care package will continue to count towards the lifetime cap, which is currently $82,018. So if you stay grandfathered, your care fee protections are going to carry over. So what changes? Your accommodation fees. Even though you're on your care fees remaining under the old model, your accommodation costs are going to be assessed under the new rules. So this is the cost of your room, and it's paid by what's called a RAD, or a Refundable Accommodation Deposit, or a DAP, a Daily Accommodation Payment, unless, of course, you're assessed by Centrelink as a supported resident, and then this component is covered by the government, or partially covered by the government. So from the 1st of July, two key changes apply. Number one, the Daily Accommodation Payment, or the DAP, will be indexed twice a year in line with CPI. That means your DAP could increase over time as inflation rises. Currently, this is fixed based on the date and the price that you moved into residential care. Now, if you choose to pay a refundable accommodation deposit, or a RAD, a 2% retention amount will be deducted from your RAD each year for up to 5 years. That means up to 10% of your RAD would be withheld when the balance is refunded. Previously, there has been no retention amount. So to be clear, essentially both options mean you will pay more over time than under the previous rules. It's just that the mechanism of the increase works differently. The DAP is a daily fare and it's going to increase based on CPI, and the RAD is a lump sum, and the 2% retention is deducted from your refund. If you choose to pay a combination of RAD and DAP, these rules will apply on the relevant portions. If you know that you're going to be moving into residential care and you have approval, it's worth working out whether moving in before the 1st of July will financially be a better option, and the answer is likely yes. So, should you opt in to the new system? To be clear, it is your choice, and providers should offer you this choice. But in almost all cases, this is not going to be in your favour. Here's why. The new non-clinical care contribution replaces the current means-tested care fee, and these new non-clinical care contributions will be higher than the current means-tested fee calculations. Secondly, the lifetime cap increases from its current $82,018 to $130,000. If you opt into the new structure, the income-tested fees you've paid in home care will not carry across towards this $130,000 cap. But there is a 4-year limit on paying fees. However, the clock starts from when you opt into the new fee structure, not when your care started under home care, and there's no credit for any time already in care or paying income-tested care fees in home care. So if you don't opt in, you stay under the old rules. Your care fees will continue under the current means-tested calculation model, and you will benefit from the lower 82,018 lifetime cap, although that number is indexed. And anything you've already paid in home care income-tested fees will count towards that $82,000 cap. So if you've already paid income-tested fees in home care and you're now moving into residential care, staying grandfathered keeps you closer to reaching that cap and stopping fees sooner. In almost all cases, staying on the old system is the better option. So let's do a quick recap. If you were approved for a home care package before September the 12th, 2024, and you are now looking at residential care, you will keep your current care fee structure unless you opt into the new fee arrangements. Your previously paid income-tested care fees will still count towards the current cap of $82,000, and your fees for residential care will be calculated under the old means testing care rules. You will, however, be under the new accommodation payment rules, including DAP indexation and RAD retentions. And lastly, and perhaps most importantly, in almost all cases, you should not opt into the new fee system. I would really encourage you to talk to a financial advisor before making any decisions about residential aged care. Ideally, even before you start looking at residential care, so that you understand what you can afford to pay. And make sure that you understand the costs and how the timing of your move will affect what you pay. You don't need to spend a fortune on financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor, but even just 1 hour could prevent costly mistakes, and you will find some specialised financial advisors on Insider Information who can easily do a 1 hour consultation and help you to understand this. I'd also like to encourage you to please subscribe to the channel. It really helps others to find this information and helps you to stay informed as I share new updates and explain what the aged care reforms and everything aged care really means.